JP Morgan just officially set off the warning. We need to talk about this because it will blow up the market and make us all very rich. There is a lot of green in the market right now, whether we look at it on a weekly, daily, hourly, monthly, or any other time frame. Right now, people are making money. In the past week, we saw gains of 10 to 20% across the board. We're also seeing some nice gains on the daily chart today. And as I said, we've seen nothing but green here in the last hour. Bitcoin, 116, almost 117K. Not very interesting. But Ethereum is now worth more than $4,300. It is up more than 27% in the last week and almost 8% in the last day. XRP is down about 1.6%. In the video from earlier today, everyone was talking about how I'm talking about Ethereum right now and how Ethereum is replacing XRP or something crazy like that on the channel. Guys, I'm talking about Ethereum and focusing on it because we've reached part 2. In fact, XRP has done very well. XRP has gone up 455% in the past year. For now, though, the main goal is for Ethereum to go up so that it makes more room for old coins like XRP to go up even more. We want Ethereum money to be moved into old coins like XRP. In the movie, I talked about Ethereum. If you don't like it, I'm sorry, but we need Ethereum to run as high as possible so that it can support XRP here. It's a lot like how we need Bitcoin to run first to make the whole crypto space liquid so that Ethereum can run and old coins can go next. We are now in step 2, which is why you will hear a lot about Ethereum. But the most important thing to notice here is how optimistic this place is becoming. It looks like the market value of crypto will soon reach $4 trillion. The price is very close to all-time highs if we look at it over the past year. In a technical sense, we are, but I don't think this is really true because, as I said before, CoinMarketCap has been very wrong about many things. And the first thing we do is quickly switch to the trade view and go to the total. This is how the total looks. We're almost at those all-time highs. It's really close. Even though we already broke all-time highs in July, that $4 trillion level is getting very close. However, the big rise is easy to see here. Now we're aiming for a much bigger level on this chart. Once we get past this area of all-time highs, let's quickly draw this on the chart because it's the next stop. Once we get past this all-time high point of 3.94 trillion, I think the next stop for crypto will be between 5 and 7 trillion. It might not happen right away. The $5 trillion mark for the overall market cap of crypto is what I want to see next. It might take a while, but the market looks very good overall. The number of Ethereum trades has been going up. I also talked about this earlier today. Since that looks a lot like Bitcoin, we can say that we are in phase 2. However, the most bizarre thing about this is that Bitcoin has lost the 60% level after 182 days of being over 60%. We're now at 59.75%. This is going to be the most crazy end to the week for Bitcoin control in a long time. Now, all we can do is watch as the next levels on this chart are hit. I do think that 56.81% is the next stop. Guys, we're pretty much at the start of the season. Yes, I did say that we are in phase 2, but in the middle of phase 2, we can start to see signs of strength for the whole season. The next drop in Bitcoin's dominance will be about 5%, which is a change of 2.99% in Bitcoin's dominance. Altcoins and even Ethereum will go up even more because of this. I just said that this seems crazy to me because the market is so positive right now, but I still think there is a lot of interest. I don't think the shopping crowd is here yet. I know everyone is screaming that it is, but I don't agree. Bitcoin's value is around 116,000. Ethereum has reached its highest point since December 2021. On the other hand, the energy and interest are so low. There is only one thing this could mean. We haven't seen anything yet. I don't think we have either, okay? For example, XRP is currently selling at $3.24, but I'm still seeing a lot of very negative comments about it. I think it's crazy. I don't know why there is so much bad mood around. XRP has been stuck around these levels for a while now, and right now we're in a tight circle where we're just barely making it in. More so, I looked at this over the course of 3 days. It looks like a wedge if we're really going off of that. There is a chance that we will have one more test of this almost $3 level. It's possible for us to just hang out here for a while, range a bit, break out, and finally get that big break to the upside. No matter what though, if you don't care about short-term price movement and trading on lower time frames, guess what? All you need to know is that in the near future, XRP will trade for more than $4. I'd say give it like I don't know. I think it was around the end of August. XRP prices should be much higher by the end of August. Prices on the whole market should be much higher by the end of August and into September. So as I already said, I'm still fully focused on old coins and the 3 of them right now. This is how all 3 of them look together. If you are on the premium side of Discord, you already know this chart because it fits exactly with what we wanted to see on the total 3 so far. We were wiped out. We're now back at the highest number of 1,580,000,000. It's not certain. And if there is a sell-off here right before the extension, this level would not be very strong. Guys, this is just a small drop in the market for altcoins. It's a drop of about $5.6 trillion or 5.8% from the amount of $1.045 trillion. Just so you know, the only reason we would drop here is if we started to see a chart that was really going crazy. There might be a nice little sell-off and a pullback, which would cause a pullback everywhere. After that, there would be that much bigger move to the upside. Also, old coins did break through their all-time high not long ago, but we never really got a close above it. If you make this next move, that close should go over all-time highs and all coins should break out everywhere. Also, I'm keeping an eye on XRP control right now because it looks really good here on the weekly. It looks like we're just barely behind. We might change ranges a bit more before the big break, but I think we'll hit a level around 6% or so. We can get to 8% in the end. Then, if XRP were to become very bullish this cycle and recover like it did in 2017 and 2018, we would be looking at about 11 to 14% on XRP. It's not clear how high XRP will go in terms of control. We just take each day as it comes, but I really want us to break through 5.4.5%, which has been a big obstacle so far this cycle. That would make it possible for a much bigger breakout, even on the USD line.